Good morning, students. Welcome back to the third part of the explanation of the lesson 15, the honey gatherers of Sundarbans. So we have stopped in the second part where Galib, Gaffer and their team has already found uh, the very huge mass of honeybee and honey hive, and they have already brought it down and kept in the container Dama, and they were almost taking to their boats. So I hope you have read the lesson. Now the next process of removing the honey will be the next part. Let us see what is going to what is ahead. Page 180. Kindly use opening your book and please follow along with me. So already Galib went up to the tree and he Gaffer shouted, "You bring the whole thing, you should be cut off." The whole chung, the whole mass of that honey hive was brought it down. Then it was kept in the container Dama. Then the conversation continues. Page 118. "Let's go away quickly," shouted Gaffer. Now Gaffer said, now Gaffer is very much excited, because such a big huge thing they have got. So let's go away quickly. We will go as early and quickly as possible from here. At the boat, the honeycomb was squeezed to extract the glutinous honey in an earthen pot. So after reaching it, now the next process, they cannot take the whole honey hive or the chunk of that. So they have to remove or squeeze it out. Now at the boat, in the boat only they were doing, because it's very dangerous to remain in the forest and do so, they brought it into the boat, and from there the next procedures of removal of honey is done. So honeycomb was squeezed, means nicely squeezed to extract. Extract means to remove the glutinous honey. Matwala, we say that glutinous, the most tasty, and where it will really what is it called, intoxicate the whole person if you drink that glutinous honey in an earthen pot. So they were removing in an earthen pot. Earthen pot, the pot that is made out of mud. Okay. "Don't mix sugar," exclaimed Galib. So Galib said, "Don't mix the sugar inside. Bon Bibi won't forgive us." Earlier I told you, Galib is very much religious minded person. So he said, "Don't mix sugar, because the honey that we always get from the shops are mixed with the sugar or good, that jaggery type thing, because pure one is very very costly, as well as it is not very much available. So always it is mixed. So but Galib is telling, we will not mix the sugar inside. Bon Bibi won't forgive us, means the forest, the goddess of forest, Bon Bibi, will not forgive us. We should not do injustice to it. The honey season was over. So almost those season, it is not has happened. This all procedures are not happened in within 1 or 2 or 3 days. It has happened many days. So that season is over. Was over. The honey gatherers were going back to their village. Now, as how they have gone to the forest, same way they have to come back. So for that also they need preparation, everything remove and just gather the things which they used, all those things, and together with that a huge bumper crop of honey too. But before that, the tradition called for that they all stop at the shrine of Bon Bibi to thank her for her protection and the good harvest. So according to the tradition that was going on in their among themselves in that village, or in that community, was as before reaching their home, they have to stop at the shrine of Bon Bibi, means the temple where the Bon Bibi was placed. They were supposed to go and stop at the shrine Bon Bibi and to thank her for the protection and the good harvest. So it's like in a way to be grateful for the protection that they received, and they have a great faith that Bon Bibi is the one who protects them. So Gaffer had no time. Now the problem, the leader of the team was Gaffer, and Gaffer was very much excited with such a big good crop, bumper crop, so he had no time. He was in a hurry to get back to the village to sell his bumper harvest at the best price. So many people are gone, so he wanted to reach first, and so that he can sell it in the high price. That was his idea, and he did not have a time to go and offer or then admit that to the born baby that they be grateful to her. She had no time. Let us stop to make an offering to honey to born baby, said Ghalib worriedly. Ghalib was very much worried, though he is a cousin, but he was so much worried. He said, let us stop and make an offering to of honey to born baby. Means let us give her so that will be that great gratitude he was having, and he was very much worried. Why should we leave something for her? Now the argued Gaffer. The Gaffer became very, very proud. He said, why should we offer something for her? We took the risks, we did the hard work. See how ungrateful he is. He said, we took the risk. We have taken the risk. We have gone through the difficulties, and we have worked hard. So why should we give honey to offer honey to born baby, the goddess? Yes, I know, said Ghalib hesitantly. He said, yes, I know that we have worked hard, we are the one who took the risk, but it is from our part, as a tradition, we are supposed to offer because she has protected. But born baby should be thanked. Again and again he was going on insisting, trying to convince him. She controls the tiger and keeps away from us. Means she is the one who controls the tiger and keep us safe. She deserves our gratitude. 100% she deserves our gratitude, so let us go and offer. He was going on insisting. Have you ever met or talked to born baby in person? Now ulta question, no, cross question is asked by Gaffer to Ghalib. He said, have you seen her? That have you talked to her in person? As a person, have you seen born baby, the goddess? Yes. Oh no. Now Ghalib is confused. He said, first he said yes, and afterwards he said no. So he was in a confused manner. He couldn't answer. Then why thank somebody you have never met? So after question that is done by Gaffer, he said, why should we thank a person whom we have not seen, we have not met? Gaffer said with growing arrogance. He was very angry, annoyed, and he was not very happy. He was very upset. I guess you are right, replied Ghalib meekly. So Ghalib was a cousin as well as one of the team member. Though he was both were cousins, but he did not have the voice. He said, okay, what as you guess, it is right, replied Ghalib meekly. In a very humble way, he agreed with what Gaffer said. Gaffer's boat was reaching the village when unexpectedly, out of the water, propelled by the immense strength and terribly ferocity, a tiger jumped. So after that, they were moving towards the village, their place. All of a sudden, unexpectedly, out of the water, propelled means moved with a great force, an immense strength, such a strength, and a terrible ferocity. Ferocity means very anchor way, very so much of strength, with full anchor, or that wanting to catch that. With that attitude, a tiger moved towards them, jumped towards them. Help, help, screamed Gaffer. So we can imagine, with all the proud attitude, 100% the tiger caught hold, jumped upon Gaffer, and he cried out for help. But of course, nothing could be done against the most ferocious of the predators. Once the tiger catch hold, no way to escape, and only remained the words of Gaffer, help, help. So we understand the ungratitude of Gaffer got a result at the end. he was caught by the tiger. Had Born Baby decided to teach Gaffer a lesson? So now the question arises, with this attitude, with this background, or with this incident, whether the Born Baby, the goddess, wanted to teach a lesson to Gaffer. Nobody will ever know. But ever since then, the Movalis never forgot to thank Born Baby for her protection and her generosity in providing them with a warm golden nectar fit for the gods. So, because of the attitude of Gaffer, this incident took place. Gaffer was taken away by the tiger, and finally from then onwards, whichever Movalis were going for this expedition or honey expedition, they never forget to thank Born Baby and offer her honey, whom they have received through her protection. So there is a saying that what has to be given to God, we should give to God. What has to be given to the human beings, we should give to the human beings. Otherwise, God takes his or her own ways to make us understand things in our life. So whether it is a small incident, whether it is a big incident in our daily life, it is very, very necessary for us, all of us, that we should be very much thankful to God for each and every little blessings that He gives us daily. We may take it for granted. Yes, we are God's children, so it is God's duty that He should help us or He should look after us. No, it is also as He gives us generously, He also expects from us to be generous in thanking Him. A word of thankfulness, a word expression of gratitude. That is the only thing God wants from us. So from this story, we see or we learn or we get the message that God is the first and foremost priority that we should keep in our attitude, in our mind, in our heart. So the rest, everything, once we give the proper place for God, everything follows one after the other. We can study well, we get good and at home background, our parents will remain good, they will get a good job, they earn good money, they will teach us, and plus keep away from all kinds of sicknesses and keep everything in order when we are grateful and faithful to God. So let's remember from this lesson that let us be thankful to God. Not only God, we should be also thankful to one another, others, to our parents, our brothers and sisters, our colleagues or our friends, even our small brothers and sisters, our neighbors. No, a word of nothing loses from us when we thankful to someone. So please keep this in mind. Read the lesson. I'll be sending you the all the question answers. Please solve it and begin to learn. Please, you have many holidays are getting. Please keep learning and please read the lesson. You should be thorough with the reading practice. So all the best and have a happy Diwali to all of you, and enjoy your Diwali and Chhat Puja, all these things, and then come back with the full vigor to learn and to be ready with the unit test 2. Thank you.